All right.
How are you?
Great, 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 great. Game week, so even greater.
This Raiders offense presents some challenges. What are some of the ones that really stand out to you?
Well, Brock Bowers is one. I mean, he's a receiver in a tight end's body. I mean, he can catch the ball, he can block, he can make make contested catches. He can do everything. I mean, that's why he was an All-Pro, and he's a good player. One that we got to pay attention to.
How did things change for you guys defensively if Christian is unable to go?
We're gonna call our defense and play football. I mean, that's what the league's about. So, I've been in this league a while, and we've had guys that we thought were going to play and didn't play on game day, and it comes right up to the last minute before you put the inactives in, and so we still got a little bit of time before we play.
It seems like everyone talking this desk, the locker room, talking to Mike, there's a level of confidence there.
Yeah, I mean, we feel pretty good about our secondary and really our whole defense. The guys have been working hard and doing the things that we need to do to try to win a football game on Sunday, and ultimately that's what it's about.
Heard about the coaches saying, using the term "follow your rules" as far as what they want to see from the players because of the unknown in that first game. What does that mean to you when you say that phrase?
Well, it means that we have rules whenever we call a defense. There's certain rules that we have to play. We don't have a contract with these guys on the other side, so we have no idea what they're going to run. So our rules usually play versus whatever they do. So when you hear guys say follow their rules, that's what we're doing.
When it comes to Bowers, Terrell, how do you handle a guy like that? You say he's a receiver and a tight end body. Mike has said he's like a receiver too. Would you just use a corner on a guy like that because he is so talented?
Yeah, yeah. And then they start running the ball with him, and now you got other. I mean, that's why guys like him are great because they present so many issues, and again, they do it for a living too. You put a corner on him, and they start running the football, then you open up another can of worms. So that's what football is. So I mean, he's one player of 10, and we'll have one guy on him plus 10 more. So everybody else got to do their job.
When you're speaking of your running game, what do you see from Ashton Genty on film, and how many ways can he beat you?
He can beat you running. He can beat you catching. He's a physical player. I mean, you don't see a lot of running backs drafted in the top 10, and for him to go in the top 10, there's a reason for it because he's a every down back. He can catch, he can block, he can run. When you watch him in the preseason, he's just a downhill hard runner that's going to present a lot of challenges for us.
Terrell, as you studied Chip, obviously it's evolved and has had to do personnel. What have you learned about his play calling style that might come into play on Sunday?
You know what? It varies. Like a lot of times when you play these offensive coordinators, they don't just call plays, they call plays based on the personnel that they have, the personnel that they're going against. And so you don't always know, and then there's other coaches, like it's not just Chip. I mean, there's a lot of influence there with the other guys. I mean, they got four different guys that have been offensive line coaches in this league. They got a couple of coordinators, and so they got a lot of guys, a lot of experience. So again, play your rules, and we'll be just fine.
Terrell, just in general, when it comes to playing safety in your defense, just what do you look for at the safety position?
Guys that can cover, guys that can tackle. That's really what it is. I mean, and guys that can also get players lined up. When you play safety in this league and in our defense, a lot of times you're the last line of defense. And so we got to make sure if anything breaks through that they're able to get guys down on the ground. So, we ask a lot of them, and we're happy with the guys that we have.
Terrell, we've seen both Marcus Jones and Alex Austin spend significant time in the slot. I'm curious, what different skill sets do they bring to that kind of nickel position?
They both are great cover guys. They're both smart. They both understand who they're going against as a slot receiver. You know, you don't play every guy the same way, and they're different body types, so they both play to their strengths. But we feel comfortable with either guy going in there.
Well, all you've been through physically to get here, or whatever. How much are you personally looking forward to Sunday out here, getting to the game again?
Yeah, honestly, I haven't even thought about me. I mean, you guys mentioned it, Brock Bowers, Jenny, the quarterback. Like, I don't have time to really think about me. So my focus and our focus is just on um, Sunday at 1 o'clock, getting our guys ready to play. And we're going to prepare up until Sunday at 1 o'clock. So I'm excited. I'm excited to coach and be here. But, I mean, we're trying to win a football game. You know, there'll be time to reflect.
You mentioned communication and safety. How comfortable are you with Craig Wilson with the communication aspect?
Yeah, very comfortable, or he wouldn't be in there. I mean, he's a rookie. He's earned his way to being one of the guys that has a chance to play for us. So we feel very comfortable. Scott Booker's done a great job with getting the kid ready to play, and he comes from a great program, and so he's definitely smart enough to do the things that we're asking him to do.
Terrell, we always talk about the unpredictability of week one. You mentioned the whole new staff and coach. Can you give an example from any time in all your years in the league of something that really might have caught you off guard, and obviously you have to adjust to in any of your prior stops?
Yeah, I don't know about the opener, but I know one time we were playing Baltimore. I think it was in Miami on a Thursday night, and you don't have time to prepare, and they ran like a totally different offense than what they had been doing, and then we were on a short week, so it's like, okay, you get in the game, and now it takes you a little while to adjust, but that's what we get paid to do, and that's what the players get paid to do. Once again, play your rules. You know, what does your rules tell you to do? So that's how you got to approach this game, and really every game, because again, we don't have a contract with the other offense. So I mean, we think we know what they're going to do, but we don't always have an idea. So just play football. Like, that's the thing that we want our guys to do, and I believe they believe in what we're asking them to do, is just play fast and just play aggressive, and everything will work itself out.
Patriots games, I'm just curious. He's a cornerback who's kind of gotten more opportunities with Christian sideline. What have you seen from him throughout training camp to now, and just how do you feel he's prepared for this season?
Tough kid, competitive. You know, you watch him and Matt Collins go at it in practice sometimes, and you say, okay, this kid's standing up to him and battling, and that's what you like, the competitive nature, and that's what we want to see in DJ and Marcus and everybody that's out there playing for us, not just corner, but the up front guys. We want competitive guys that are willing to challenge people and put pressure on the offense. You know, a lot of times people sit back and let the offense apply pressure, but that's not what we want to do.
You can still be up top. Still be up top.
Yeah, but again, we still got until 1 o'clock on Sunday. So I mean, I hadn't even thought about what I'm wearing tomorrow. So I mean, I'm definitely not thinking about where I'm going to be.
Terrell, we saw Kyle Duggar, simulating Jeremy Chin at Monday's practice, and I know Charles Woods has taken on some more of those looks with the scout team. Has Kyle, improved his performance over the last week? Do you expect him to be active Sunday?
Again, up until 2 hours before the game, we really don't know, because it's hard to say. I mean, we've been in so many games over the years where you say, okay, this guy's going to be active, that guy, like, you really just don't know. But what I will say is Duggar's done a good job of doing the things that we're asking him to do, and I feel good about where he is right now.
Terrell, obviously you always want to be able to defend the run from a light box, but when you have a Genty and a Brock Bowers, is there more of an emphasis from the defensive line to be able to hold up, knowing that you also want to maybe keep a cap on someone like Bowers so he can't get behind?
Yeah, we can't call timeout. I mean, again, they're going to run it or throw it, so you just, again, play football. Our guys are well aware of what we have to stop. You got to be able to stop the running back. You got to be able to stop 89. You got to be able to stop the speed outside. And so, we're well aware of the challenge, but hopefully we'll present some challenges to them too.
Thanks, Terrell.
All right, thank you guys.